Okay. O Parvatika, you're the preserver and protector of all. You're without beginning and without end, non-dual, beyond comparison, and none can measure you. You're without color, without expression, without form, and without attributes. You're unlimited and unfathomable, beyond imagination and conception. You're eternal and imperishable. You're invisible, and none can see you but with eyes divine. You always were, you always are, and you always will be. You're everywhere. You're in everything. You're also beyond everywhere and beyond everything. You're in the firmament and in the depths. You manifest and unmanifest, on all planes and beyond all planes. You're in the three worlds and beyond the three worlds. You're imperceptible and independent. You're the creator of the lords, knower of all minds and hearts. You're omnipotent and omnipresent. Your knowledge infinite, power infinite, and bliss infinite. You're the ocean of knowledge, all-knowing, infinite knowing. You know the past, present, and future. Your knowledge itself. You're all merciful, eternally benevolent. You're the souls of souls, one with infinite attributes. You're the trinity of truth, the knowledge of bliss. You're the source of truth, the ocean of love. You're the ancient one, highest of the high. You're Prabhu and Brahmeshwar. You're beyond God and beyond God also. You're Brahma, Allah, Ilahi Yazdan, our Muzda, and God the Beloved. You named Izzat, the only one worthy of worship.
Jai Baba. Meher, can you do repentance?
We repent, O God, most merciful, for our sins, for every thought that was false or unjust or unclean, for every word spoken that has not to have been spoken, and for every deed done that has not to have been done. We repent for every deed and word and thought inspired by selfishness, and for every deed and word and thought inspired by hatred. We repent most especially for every lustful thought and every lustful action, for every lie, for all hypocrisy, for every promise given but not fulfilled, and for all slander and backbiting. Most especially also we repent for every action that has brought you to others, for every word and deed that has given others pain, and for every wish the pain should befall others. In all your mercy, we ask you forgive us, O God, for all these sins committed by us, and to forgive us for our constant failures to think and speak and act according to your will.
Okay. Jai Baba. Sahana, can you do beloved call?
Okay. Beloved God, help us all to love you more and more and still yet more, to become union with you, to help us all to hold fast to boundless summon to the very end of the earth.
Very good, Jai Baba.
Okay. So I think some people are still joining. Guys, please remember there is a new link, so you make sure you use that. All right, so let's get started. How was everyone's week?
Good.
Don't all speak at once, okay? Come on, guys, this is not school. You can talk. Come on, Shireen, we need to see and hear you. Meher, Sahana.
It was good.
Yeah. What did you guys think of Jeff's program from last week?
It was nice.
That's it? Did it make you
was
think?
really good. Yeah.
Okay, what do you guys remember from last week? What was the topic?
The topic was, I think, like, it's kind of like when you're in a bad situation, like God helps you, kind of like that.
Okay. Sahana, do you remember what it was about? Okay, I need Sahana.
The topic is actually about.
I'm here. Sorry, it just took me a long time to unmute.
Okay, Sahana, can I make a suggestion? Just go on your computer. Let's not worry about any projections. Just let's hear you talk. Okay?
Okay.
So just go and find a quiet place and let's talk. So what do you, okay, Srinidhi, can you tell us what it was? I want to see how much you guys remember. and if you took anything home with you.
Well, it was about what Baba is to you,
Okay.
and like when we can, like, Baba is everywhere, and like in, in everything.
Okay. Great. Shireen, any thoughts? Anything that you took home with you from last week?
Yeah, like remembering God like in different scenarios and situations, like where you can like remember God and like how he's like everywhere with you.
So what stuck most with you guys? What do you think? Like, so out of all the scenarios, what kind of, what did you seem to feel or identify with?
That like Baba is with you in any scenario you're in. Like
What is that?
Baba is with you in every scenario you're in, like
Okay.
in any situation you go through, you're with Baba. Baba is with you.
Okay. So I want to, because, okay, so I know last week we had a lot of presentation, etc., right? But now I want to kind of talk to you guys to see how do you utilize that in every day, or do you do it or do you not do it? So, Jeff had amazing topics, right? Like one was, what is it if you're writing a test paper or something like that. So I want you guys to think about it. If you want, I can show you guys the scenarios, but whatever kind of you identified, right? So Shireen, you're speaking in a broad spectrum, but what is one or many scenarios that you guys can identify with? So, and I want, if you can, please turn on your videos because it's really kind of hard to talk to a blank screen. It's nice to see people. All right. And I want to get started with Sahana.
Yes.
So can you answer the question? Which scenario did you identify with?
The Baba family thing. Like who do you think he how do I put it?
Can you turn on your video so we can see you while you talk, please?
Okay, give me 1 minute.
Okay. So Sahana, it's really hard to see you. Could you go to a place where we can see you? And we can't, you're on mute.
Could you hear me now?
Yes, but you're looking up somewhere. So can we just start talking, please? Thank you.
Okay, so wait, was the question like which scenario?
Yes. What do you
Right.
take Baba to be?
I take him to be as really anything, depending on my mood.
So can you give us an example? So you guys had one, you had this discussion. So, okay, while I ask this question to Sahana, I want each one of you to think of a scenario where you took Baba to be someone for you and you were able to apply what we kind of went through. Okay. And if you didn't do it, that's okay. But I just want you to think about any scenario. Okay. So why don't we start with Soham.
Mom, I'm in a little bit of a hard place right now. So
Okay, you can still share.
sure, what?
What do you think, what was one scenario where you used Baba or where Baba was for you?
Probably a lot in sports, when you're in like a tough situation, you know,
Okay.
you're
Last
cornered.
week?
Last week, what?
Just give us an example of last week when you were able to use, were you able to think of Baba? In
Last
any of
week?
the scenarios that, or any role that he played for you.
Can't really think of one right now.
Okay. All right. Maybe we can skip you and go to Shireen.
Like when you're writing like a paper or something, like an essay.
Right. So now okay. So do you guys understand what the question I'm asking? First of all, who understands what I'm asking?
Like what scenario you would bring Baba in?
What is your real life situation, right? Like these were a bunch of scenarios. So now I want to see did any of you have a real life situation where, Baba was one of these people and maybe he helped you out, or you were utterly bored, or you know what I mean? Like, can you think of one? Ayan?
Yeah.
Or Shireen?
Well, not really.
Think about it. Think about what happened last week. Anything special? Anything not special?
Nothing special happened last week.
Okay. Man, you guys are a tough crowd, huh?
I had one.
Yes, Sahana. And so
I don't.
one rule is video on, and you have to have your video on.
Okay. Sorry. So I don't really think this is one, but well, I think on Wednesday or something is my grandparents' anniversary, and that was like when I think Baba was my family, like that at one point.
Okay,
Like
so Sahana, I'm so
something
sorry.
like that.
Wait, I'm going to stop you right there. It's really hard to see you. It's really hard to hear you. Could you maybe go to a different room where there's good light and we can see your face? Because right now you're a big black blob. Okay.
What?
So Srinidhi, let's go to you. Can you go to a place where we can see you properly? We can't see you. Thank you.
Oh, you can't see me?
No, I can see you. I was talking to Sahana.
Oh.
Okay, so come on, guys, let's have a discussion. What did you have any tough situations last week? You guys are all really young. Your memories are really good. You're not getting old like us, right? So what situation did you, were you in? Where you felt like, oh, this is what we talked about last Sunday? Or you guys all just forget after this is over and say, all right, Tween Sahavas is over. Let's just get on with our day. Nothing? Oh my gosh. Remember, what was the assignment last week? Yes, Meher, go ahead.
When I was doing my test, I was thinking of Baba. I was thinking about Baba.
Oh yeah? How did it
Yeah.
go? How did your test go? Were you nervous?
Went pretty well.
Cool. Okay, Sahana. Thank you, Meher.
Well, I don't really. I have well, like sometimes, I think like when I'm bored or I have nothing to do. Sometimes, well,
You're bored and you have nothing to do.
well, sometimes I just like talk to myself or Baba as like a friend, or I yeah, something like that. Or when something like what Meher said was I had to do like an assignment for school,
Mhm.
and I was in like a time crush. Like I had like to read something, and I only had like 10 minutes, and I had to read like 20 pages or something. And Baba was there to like comfort me. I feel like he was like having a conversation with me in my head, and he helped me do. So I finished reading like a certain section of a book in just 10 minutes in school for my writing assignment.
Cool.
I mean, reading assignment. So
Okay. So those are great
that's like
examples.
one or two.
Sorry, Sahana and Meher. What about Shireen and Srinidhi and Soham and Ayan? Like, does any of those ring a bell to you guys? And then maybe you could think of something.
I had to like write an English paper last week, and we only had one day to do it, 1 or 2 days, and like Baba helped me like think.
Okay, so Baba helped you think. Cool. Ayan, go ahead.
So, you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, well, pretty much, Baba might help me. He didn't help me much last week because, I mean, I didn't have anything going on. It was my usual boring week. But this
It was
week,
a boring week. Is that what you said?
yeah.
Okay. So what did he do for you when you were bored? Did you ask
No,
him?
not bored. I mean, I read all week. So the point is, next week I have a test on Wednesday.
Okay. So do you only, okay, wait, you're moving a lot. It's really hard to concentrate.
Yeah, because for some reason I can't join on my iPad. I don't know what's happening, but the link isn't working. So I have to join from my mom's phone.
So let's figure this out. So you're thinking to ask Baba to help you next week?
Yeah,
But why not now?
because I don't need help with anything.
Okay, you may not need help, but what do you do when you're bored? Do you think of Baba? How many of you think of Baba when you're bored? How many of you get bored, first of all? Raise your hands. Or just speak up, guys. This is a free forum. How many?
I get bored as soon as school is done. Like, because like I've done so many things. Like I could do a craft. Oh, I could do that. I could read. I'm too bored to do that, or something like that. And then I just have like nothing to do. So yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, there's an echo.
That's
So,
okay. Sahana gets bored. Do you get bored, Ayan?
Sometimes, but not as much as I used to. So what happened was my parents, so I used to be on the screens a lot, like a lot. I still am, but I used to be allowed to go on the weekdays, but not anymore. So now I just read a lot, and I like it a lot more.
Cool. What about Srinidhi?
I had a math test on Thursday, I think. Yeah, Thursday, and I got stuck on a system of equations. So I guess I thought of Baba and I tried it again. I got it 100%.
Oh, cool. Okay, but do you get bored?
I barely get bored.
Cool. What do you do to occupy yourself?
I read a lot. I read a lot. I go to the library. I like biking and skiing. So yeah.
That's awesome. What about Meher? Meher, do you get bored?
Not much. Sometimes I go out in the weekend, and sometimes I go out on the weekdays.
Cool. So Shireen and Soham, do you guys get bored?
Yeah, sometimes, but not that much because like we have like so many assignments that are due. So they keep me.
You don't have time to get bored, right, Shireen? Okay, what about Soham?
Yes, Mom?
Do you get bored? And what do you do when you're bored?
When I'm bored, I play video games.
Okay. All right. So that's cool, guys. So I want you to think about this, right? Whenever you get bored, whenever you are in a hard and a tough place, let's try this week to think of Baba, right? Okay. I want one of you to read this because I'm going to share my screen. And this is from Meher Baba Calling. And it kind of goes in line with what we talked about last week. Okay. So who wants to volunteer? Who's my volunteer? Srinidhi, go ahead.
Okay. So should I read the whole page?
Yeah.
Say about me what you feel. Don't do false propaganda. What your heart says and your conscience says about me, pour out without hesitation. Be unmindful whether you are ridiculed or accepted in pouring out your heart for me to others. If you take Baba as God, say so. Don't hesitate. If you think Baba is a devil, say it out. Don't be afraid. I'm everything that you take me to be, and I'm also beyond everything. Then why hesitate to say out or be afraid to express what you feel and what you think of me? Say it out frankly. I'm both, and do not overrule your conscious and not do not exaggerate merely for propaganda.
Okay, so what do you think about that? I want to hear opinions. What do you guys think about that? Well, Sahana, go ahead.
I know I read that Meher Baba Calling book like a million times, but I forgot what propaganda means. You told me the meaning once.
So propaganda is like when you're kind of like a slogan, right?
Oh, like
publicize and kind of say, hey, you're trying to recruit people, right? By saying so.
Oh, so is it another definition for a slogan, like?
Or if you're trying to sell a product, right? And you're say.
Oh yeah, I know what a slogan is.
Right, but then propaganda is when you're trying to recruit people by saying, oh, have you tried this? This is so great. So
trying to like convince them.
Yeah,
persuading,
exactly.
Sahana, like persuading.
Oh, okay, that makes much more sense.
Okay, so I want you guys are all, highly educated, right? Like you guys are all going to school, all awesome minds. I want to hear your opinions. What do you think? Do you think this goes in line with what we read and we talked about last week? Who wants to go first? And guys, please speak up. It's okay if you talk over each other. What do you think, Ayan?
Well, to be honest, I think that like false propaganda, that is a very, well, I have to say that isn't what's happening in this world.
No, but don't worry about the word propaganda, but what Baba is saying, say about me what you feel, right? So
I have to say Baba is a very how do I say this? Open-minded.
Cool. So how many of you get angry with Baba?
Angry at Baba?
Yeah.
All the time. Not all the time, but like not angry. All right, sorry, not all the time. But like when I get like when I get like I want to get an 100 on a math test, but I get a 96. I'm like I tell him you let me down. So sometimes I wouldn't say that's getting mad. Well, it probably is, but like getting frustrated at him.
Okay.
Or sort of mean the same thing.
Okay, so how many of you guys get frustrated in a situation? Let's forget, Srinidhi, do you get mad at things?
Mommy, look.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, what makes you angry?
Sometimes my sister makes me angry.
Okay, fair enough. What about you, Meher?
Me too much.
Like when my sister annoys me, I get kind of mad. I get mad.
What do you do when you get mad at your sister?
I I get angry.
Okay. What do you guys do when you get angry? Do you yell at each other?
Yeah.
It's okay. We're all friends here.
Trust me, like you could be truthful because like I think every like pairs of siblings get mad at each other and fight.
Okay. So okay, that's fine. But so think about it, right? Like when we get angry with one another, who are we really getting angry at?
Baba.
Okay. Do you guys agree with that?
I mean, Baba is everyone, so
So how do you feel after you get angry with them? Do you feel bad?
yeah, I didn't calm down.
Once you calm down, you feel bad?
Yeah.
What about Ayan, Srinidhi, Soham, and Shireen and Sahana? What about you guys?
Well, Mom, if it's like you, then I would feel guilty and give you a hug. But if it was Soham, I would never I would forgive him, but like after like an hour, and then if Mom finds out or Dad finds out, they'll make us hug it out. And yeah, I guess that's it. But like,
Okay.
well, sometimes we get into like intense fights, like.
Okay.
Like,
so again, let's give Shireen and Ayan also some, and Srinidhi. What do you guys do when you get angry?
When I get angry, well, when my sister does something, I just like tell on my mom.
Okay.
But like if it's like my cousins or even any of my friends, I just like get angry. And if I'm really angry, I just don't talk to them for like one day or two.
Okay. All right. What about Soham? Oh, or Ayan, you want to go first? Go ahead.
Yeah, Mom, I can go.
Okay, you can go.
So let me go.
What's the question? I'm sorry, what's the question?
Never mind.
You go.
Okay, so some when I'm angry, what I do, if it's at my sister, I'll give her a good whack or two. If she really deserves it.
Which one? Nissa or Ira?
Nissa,
No, you won't give. You never hit Ira.
I'll never hit Ira, but I'll hit Nissa all day.
Do you give her spanks on the butt?
Yeah, not that hard. Just like, and only if it's at her. If not, if I'm at my parents', I'll pretend to sit and pout. But if it's at one of my friends, I'll just be like, okay, who cares anyway? I mean, because it never happens.
Yeah, same. Like, I don't really care, but both of my friends are really sensitive. So if I like say anything to them, they'll go crying to mom. But that's not true. I'm kidding.
Okay, Sahana, it's really hard to.
I'm kidding. No, they.
Okay, so Soham, now do you know what the question is? What do you do, like, I guess after you get angry? So the question is here, really, guys. I guess what we're trying to get at is when you get angry with someone, you're technically getting angry with Baba, right? And what Baba is saying is, in general, when we read, like, say about me what you really feel, I think it kind of really goes in line with what we did last week with Jeff, right? If you make him your constant companion, right? If you are always saying, hey, Baba, let's do this. How many times have you guys, like, you said, Srinidhi, you were stuck on a problem in the middle of a quiz and you're like, oh my God, please help me. And he came and helped you, right? But the other thing is you have to don't forget, Sia said last week, I don't know if you guys remembered, but she said, I have to put in an effort. I can't just ask Baba to help me and then I'll pass my test, right? So it's okay to, what Baba's saying is it's okay to get angry if you really feel anger, but at the same time, remember that, it's really hard. I know we all go through it, right? We're not all the best, but remember that, you have to be honest with yourself as to what you're saying. Don't be fake and say something of, so for example, if somebody asks you tomorrow, hey, who's this Meher Baba? What are you going to say? You have to say what you feel, right? So that's what he's saying. If you think Baba is your friend, say, yeah, he's my friend. Or Sahana had to talk about Baba because, in her class the other day, because she actually drew a picture of him. So, and somebody said, who is this guy? What did you say, Sahana?
I can't hear you.
Okay.
Sorry.
So basically, what she said was, oh, he's my spiritual master. So whatever you feel like, you can say. You don't have to be afraid of somebody thinking, oh, if I say this, is this kind of weird? Or are they going to make fun of me? That's what Baba's saying, right? Yeah? Okay, now, what else did we remember from last week? Anything else that kind of struck to you guys? What was the best part of the whole discussion last week?
I have a lot.
Okay.
I like the whole thing.
Okay. What about Ayan?
Well, my favorite part about the discussion last week. Wait, what did we discuss last week?
You tell me.
I forgot.
Somebody wants to remind him? I think he missed the first few minutes.
Yeah, I did.
Go ahead. Shireen or Srinidhi, you want to remind him?
Well, we read all of those, wait, what do you call it?
Scenarios?
We read all those scenarios about what Baba can be to you.
Oh, yeah, I remember doing that.
Yeah. So can I tell you what my favorite part was? I think this one. Whatever is here in red. Can somebody read that for me?
I'll do it.
Okay.
He can be the one who loves you no matter what.
Do you guys feel like that? Do you guys feel that, Baba is the...
I don't.
What was that, Sahana?
I don't.
You don't feel like that? Okay. What about Meher? Do you feel like that? That he loves you no matter what?
Kind of.
Kind of. Okay. What about you, Srinidhi?
Yeah, he's God. So even if you do anything wrong or bad, he'll still love you.
Okay, so let me go back to one question, right? You said that you get mad at your sister. Do you forgive her afterwards? Is it easy to forgive her?
No.
So what I'm trying to say is whatever is hard for us to forgive, Baba forgives very easily, right? That's what he gives us, many chances, right? Do you guys agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because, okay, Srinidhi, you know what mistakes you've made. I know what mistakes I've made. Ayan and everybody, you know what I mean? We all know ourselves the best, but who knows us the best after Baba? I mean, after us. I gave the answer away.
Baba.
Right. Because have you ever heard of this from your parents that, hey, okay, tell me one thing. Who has said a lie? Ooh, Srinidhi has said a lie. Ayan, you've lied before. Shireen, have you lied before?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. Meher, you've lied before? What about Soham and Sahana?
We've lied. What do you think?
All right. And how many of you have gotten away with the lie?
I've never gotten away with a lie.
Actually, you have a lot of times, but I caught you in the end.
Because mom always catches me. Like caught.
Okay.
Like for one scenario, mom caught me, and
Okay.
yeah.
All right, Srinidhi, you go ahead next. You're on mute.
Well, I was in 2nd grade and I cheated on a test and I got away with it.
Ooh, okay. Was that your big triumph?
Well, it was just like a spelling test I didn't study for, but
Okay. All right, Meher, have you gotten away with lies? It's okay. We'll tell your mom to close her ears.
Yeah, because once when I didn't wash and my mom asked me, "Did you wash your hands?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Okay, Ayan, what about you?
I've gotten away with a few.
Yeah?
Yeah, brushing my teeth.
Everybody's sharing. This is a sharing session.
Yeah. One that I didn't get away with that my mom actually caught me was when I lied about doing a certain math game. Like we have these math games at school called we did this math game in 3rd grade called Cargo Briggs, and that I pretended to play that when I was really playing video games.
I have one. So my dad's right there, so he's probably listening. So I was in the summertime and stuff. And
Hannah, it's really hard.
I pretended to do like something called questions and stuff, and yeah. So I said I did 300. I said I did 300 of those. So not 300, 3 of those, and then I watched 2 videos, and I lied, and then I got away with it. So now my dad knows now.
Okay. So how many of you are scared when you're doing something bad and you're like, oh, should I do it? Should I not?
That's me. Like I do that.
What about Soham? Are you scared when you're doing something bad but you're not supposed to be doing? Soham, are you there? Hi, Jeff. All right, what about Ayan? Are you scared when you're doing something that you're not supposed to be doing?
Yes, because I'm worried that my mom's gonna catch me and punish me.
Okay, but do you know that you're always being watched?
Yeah, and
No, that's creepy.
And I feel like I'm gonna
Wait,
lose trust from my
Is
mother.
it Baba?
Wait,
And
Sahana,
trust
are you
from Baba.
speaking?
You should
What
learn
was
to
that,
let
Ayan?
someone
Could you
talk.
repeat that?
And I feel like I'm gonna lose trust from Baba and a lot of people.
When you're lying?
Yeah, so I get scared sometimes.
Yeah.
Half the time I back out when I lie. Like I'm like, okay.
That's good. You know why? You know who's telling you to back out?
Who? Me.
Who's in you?
Baba.
Right. He's the one
I
who's
believe
telling us to
that.
back out. So how many of you guys have seen Pinocchio?
Wait, can I say something before that?
Sure.
I believe that I'm the one who's actually backing out from lying, because instead of because I feel like just Baba's just giving me a push to do it, but not really doing it. I'm the one doing it.
Right.
I feel like I'm the one doing it because it makes me more confident and it makes me more like better and all that, not guilty.
Can I say something?
Yes, go ahead, Soham.
Okay, so basically the way I think about it is your consciousness kind of steps in and does the work for you so that you can back out kind of, easier.
Okay, so basically at the end of the day, guys, you're constantly being watched, right? Yes, you all are afraid of getting into trouble with your parents if you lie or somebody else. But at the end of the day, you have to be true to yourself, right? And Ayan, like Soham said, that push that's being given.
I couldn't hear Soham the entire time. I don't know what happened. It froze up.
Oh, no, we heard him. I heard him.
I couldn't. My screen
Okay,
froze.
Soham, you want to repeat yourself?
Yeah, sure. So what I said was basically when you're trying to back out of something, that the thing that's in you that's helping you back out is your consciousness.
Yeah.
Because that kind of steps into play and it kind of acts as, something to counter that whatever bad thing you're doing.
Right.
Telling you to stop doing it.
Right. That's awesome. So I agree. I think Baba is like our little Jiminy Cricket. How many of you know Pinocchio?
Yep.
What happens to Pinocchio when he lies?
His nose becomes long.
That's right. His nose becomes long. But who keeps telling him, hey, don't do this, don't do that?
Forget.
That little cricket, right? Jiminy Cricket?
Oh.
His conscience? So basically, we all have a Jiminy Cricket in us, and that's Baba telling us, hey, this may not be right. This may not be wrong, So, Jeff, do you want to add anything to that? We're kind of talking from our last week discussion. We'd love to have you talk some more since you're here. You're on mute, Jeff.
I just now got on audio, so I didn't know exactly what you were talking about.
Oh, we were talking about how like there's Baba within us and how I asked the kids how many of them have lied before and how did it make them feel, how many got away with it. So now we're talking about conscience, right? Like, yes, you're always kind of being watched because you can lie to everyone, but you can't really lie to yourself, right?
Yeah.
So I thought if you wanted to add anything, it's like a little Jiminy Cricket telling us what to do within us.
Yeah. I mean, some people, their conscience is kind of gotten numbed. And so they do things and they don't feel any remorse because they don't feel it. So you're lucky if you have to feel remorse for doing things. That means that your conscience is alive and it's helping you, and Baba, through your conscience, can help guide your ship through the choppy waters, you might say.
Yeah.
We have things on. One of the things that, well, I can just say that we have something on us that knows things, and we have to rely upon that more and more as we go along. So it's not just all guesswork. We have an intuition, we have a conscience that gives us feedback on whether our behavior is loving or whether it's selfish. We get great help from within. And then your friends may tell you also. Your friends help.
Friends and family, right?
Yep. They all help to guide you.
Hey, so I had one more thing. I know we talked about tests earlier and how it makes you kind of scared sometimes or something else. So I have one more thing I want to share. Who wants to read? I saw this also in here. Who wants to read? Ayan, go ahead.
Feel not helpless. Do you realize God within you? And you know that God is is all powerful, then you must also be all powerful. Why do you then feel helpless? I remain the same eternal one and am in all. Therefore, you are all God, and yet you feel so helpless. Why is this? Because there's a sort of veil that veils you from God. You yourself are the veil, and it is not possible for you to lift it. This veil which is yourself. Your eyes are quite small, can see a vast. Your eyes, which are quite small, can see a vast panorama and panorama. Man, it's harder to see on a phone.
Oh.
Panorama and all the objects contained in it. They cannot see themselves. To see themselves, a mirror is required. So when the mirror of my grace descends, your own true self is revealed in an instant. You must drown yourself completely in the ocean of my love. Then you will find my grace there.
What do you guys think of that?
It's actually very good.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah.
What about Shireen? What do you think of that, Shireen? How many of you feel scared at sometimes?
Yeah, I feel scared sometimes.
Yeah, cool. What about Meher?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, Soham and Sahana?
Yep.
And Ayan, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Right? So every time, and guess what? Even adults feel like that. I feel scared all the time. Believe it or not.
To be honest, I thought adults can get scared a lot more than kids.
I would agree with you. It's
Yeah.
good to be a kid.
Exactly.
You want to switch places?
I'm ready.
Nope.
Hey,
I don't want to pay taxes.
It could be Freaky Friday all over again.
It'll be what?
Freaky Friday, you know the movie where like the mom and daughter switch places?
oh
in
yeah.
like his
I
body.
think that movie's Wacky Wednesday.
No, it's Freaky Friday. It's on Disney Plus. Watch it.
Okay.
Okay, so
That's scary.
So whenever I feel scared, I go back and I read this. It helps me. What do you think, Jeff? Do you have anything to say about this?
Well, yeah, everybody does get scared, especially tests and everything. Some people, though, feel quite calm in a test. But it's whether you kind of can tune into Baba just before you take a test. And that's hard to do when you're scared. It's hard to tune into Baba, who's very still. And when you're nervous, you're moving. So it's hard to see something that's still when you're not still. But it's the best thing you can do. And Baba, then you give him permission to help you. Isn't it funny? I mean, that God has to get our permission for him to help us. He can't just come in and take over our life. We have to say, Baba, you help me with this, you help me with that, and he's happy to help you as much as he can. But say, Baba, I want you to I want to be able to win the race. But there may be other people that are in the race who are praying to God so that they can win the race. So what can Baba do? You see, so sometimes you pray to Baba so that you can win the race, and you don't, because someone else has prayed and they got their way. So Baba, he has to kind of juggle a whole lot of prayers, a whole lot of requests, a whole lot of demands, and try to come out with the best for everybody.
Yeah, that kind of goes back to like how sometimes when we really pray, we don't get what we want. That kind of makes sense, right? Because somebody else is also praying for probably the same thing.
Yeah, it's just
true that.
And I think sometimes it's better that we don't get what we want, because we may not know what we're getting ourselves into.
Yeah. or sometimes you win, you get very proud. I'm the best, and that doesn't help.
I never do that.
There's a little girl that's come on named Angela. She's from China, and she's, you know.
Hey, so guys, I want to ask you this. I know last time we had Soham and Ayan take the lead and do an activity. What do we want to do next? Who wants to do something next week? Let's partner up.
What about like Shreen or Mayhair? Like they haven't won, or
we're gonna have you guys partner up with someone. Srinidhi, you may have missed this last time. Ayan, yes, you have a question.
No, I want to do it again. I loved it.
I know. Listen, guys, we're gonna keep doing this every Sunday, so you're gonna have plenty of opportunities.
Wait, can I go next Sunday or the Sunday after with a partner?
Yes. So who wants to partner up? So Srinidhi, if you missed this last time, Ayan and Soham had put a really Kahoot question and answer together. It was a lot of fun. So who wants to partner up with Sahana?
I'll do it.
Oh wait, let's give someone else another turn.
Yeah, but we have other kids too. What about
Mayhair or Srinidhi? Do you want to do it with me? Or you could partner up with anyone. Wait, who said it? I can't hear anybody right now.
I can partner up.
Okay, can I just get your Gmail or something? You know, I'll do it later. Give me 1 minute.
Yeah. So share your email with Sahana privately, Srinidhi, and then what we can do is you guys partner up. We're gonna be, whatever you guys want to do, right? Just let me know and Shailaja know, and then we will, have more fun next week. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun, right? That day.
Oh, that quiz was so fun.
It was fun.
I was winning until the end. I don't know what to say about that.
You were so good up until the very last question.
Oh, you made those nasty questions at the end.
You're always a winner, Angela.
Yeah. Do you kids know Sherlock Holmes?
Yeah.
You all do?
I watched a movie about his sister Enola.
Yeah, Enola Holmes. That was amazing.
That was such a good movie. Her name.
One of the greatest detectives.
Yeah. Such a good movie.
I'll tell you a joke, real quick one. Well, I should tell you, when Baba would do some real strenuous work, and it might go on for months, and he's very exhausted, he would call for his brother, Jal, who would come and entertain him with jokes. And Jal had so many great jokes, and he would entertain Baba, and that would just kind of lighten things. Even when Jal would come to the tomb in the early 70s, if somebody after the arti and the prayers, he would sit there and tell us jokes for the next 45 minutes instead of the songs and everything like that. But anyway, see if you can get this joke. So Sherlock and did you know Watson was his assistant? So Sherlock and Watson are up climbing on the mountains and they get way high up, but the day is coming to an end, so they pitch a tent. In the middle of the night, Sherlock says, Watson, look up at the sky. What do you deduce? He says, well, I see millions and millions of stars. On some of those stars, there might even be life. There might even be human life. Watson, you idiot, can't you see? Someone stole our tent.
That's not, I don't get it.
Oh, who was that? Mayhair? No.
Sahana.
Sahana was?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Well, because they were inside the tent sleeping, and if he could look up into the sky, that means someone stole the tent. But he didn't.
Oh, behind their back.
What's that?
Behind their back.
Yeah, when they were asleep, someone came and took their tent.
Okay.
So Watson doesn't.
That's not really funny.
I'll get a better one next time.
All right. Well, Sahana, you tell a funny one.
Oh, I have a joke book somewhere here. I'm gonna go. Wait, could you go get my joke book, please?
I have one.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Where's the? Who said I've got one?
I and me.
Okay, on. Good. Good.
Yeah. It's not much of a joke, more of a riddle.
Yeah.
Okay. You're in a one-story house where the walls are yellow, the furniture is yellow, the carpeting is yellow, the floor is yellow, everything you see is yellow. What color are the stairs?
Yellow.
No, there are no stairs. It's a one-story house.
Oh, see, very good. He's tricky.
Sorry, there's noise in the background. There's a riddle. So, okay, so it was winter time, and okay, so it's Christmas morning, and Nora was out. Okay, I just got this off the internet. Screening Nora oh my god, she was out for some time, and it was Christmas morning, obviously, and then her presents were gone. So she had 3 suspects: her mom, her dad, and her younger brother. Her younger brother said that he was downstairs with his mom, like making Christmas cards. The mom said that she was making breakfast, and the dad said that he was mowing the lawn. Who took the presents?
I think I know. But I'm not going to say. I got to see if anybody else figures it out. Let's see if Ayan, can you do you know? Or Mayhair? Or did you hear it?
I didn't hear it.
Oh, you didn't hear it.
Yeah.
What about Shireen? Or Shireen, did he?
Can you say it again?
So Nora, it was Christmas morning, and Nora had to go to like the bathroom or something, whatever, somewhere. And then she came back to her room, and her presents were gone. So there are 3 suspects: her younger brother, her mom, and her dad. Her younger brother was with her mom making like cookies, or not making cookies, sorry, like writing a card or something. And then her mom was making breakfast, and then her dad was mowing the lawn. I'm gonna give you a little hint. Remember, it's Christmas morning.
Yeah, I got it, but let's see. Mayhair, you got it, or
I'm guessing.
Oh, he's got it. Ayan.
Yeah.
Who?
I think I got it.
Who?
I think she just opened the presents.
No, she didn't.
Santa took them back because she wasn't being good.
No.
No.
Anybody else? I know, but I'm not going to tell until some of these other kids weigh
I
in.
know
Yeah,
too.
a private comment to you.
Trinity. Who did?
I really don't know.
Is it our
Oh.
youngest
It's
brother?
really simple, but that's
Shall I
okay.
tell you?
Yes.
It's got to be the father because you don't mow
Tell him, Jeff.
you don't mow your lawn in the
Yeah, you don't
winter.
mow your lawn in the snow.
In the
Unless you
snow.
live in like Florida.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good one, Sahana.
Very
All
good.
right, guys.
Yeah, but when I switched it up a little bit because the mom was, it said it was Christmas morning and the mom was making dinner.
Uh-huh.
And then, but like, I thought it was the mom at first and I got so confused. But it says Christmas morning.
Yep.
Hey, so guys, let's each bring a joke next week too, in addition to Srinidhi and Sahana doing, you know.
Baba really liked jokes.
Yes.
They relieved him.
All
And I'll
right.
tell you a joke next time, maybe about Pinocchio.
Sounds good. Well, thanks guys for coming today. We'll see you next week. And again, let's, you know, Srinidhi and Sahana, I'll get in touch with both of you and we're going to have some fun. Okay. All right. Jai Baba, everyone.
Yep. Jai Baba, you kids.
Jai Baba.
Have fun with Baba.
Jai Baba. Jai Baba, Jeff, and Jai Baba, Angela.
Yeah. Jai Baba, Jai
Bye.
Sri. Yeah.
Jai Baba.
Jai Baba, Selja.
Jai
Jai
Baba.
Baba.
See you all.
Yeah.
Jai Baba.